What if I told you that there was a time when black babies, real, living, breathing infants, were used as bait to catch alligators? That white hunters in the 19th and early 20th centuries would snatch black children from their mother's arms, dangle them over swampy waters, and wait for the gators to strike? This isn't a myth. This isn't some twisted urban legend. This really happened, and the history books don't want you to know. During slavery and even decades after, it was said in hushed whispers, they take our babies. White hunters, looking for the thickest, most durable alligator skins, needed the perfect bait. And what better bait than a helpless, squirming child? The sound of a crying baby was irresistible to gators, drawing them in like a predator drawn to wounded prey. Some of these infants were stolen in the dead of night, ripped from the arms of their sleeping mothers. Others, they were sold. Yes, sold. Enslaved mothers, desperate and powerless, were forced to hand over their own children, knowing they were sending them to their deaths. Imagine this: a baby, no older than a year, placed in the murky swamp water. The hunters stand nearby, rifles in hand, waiting, watching. The baby whimpers, flails, then screams. The water ripples, eyes cold, reptilian, surface from the depths. The gator lunges, jaws snapping, and just before the beast drags the child under, the hunters open fire. The bullet rips through the gator's skull, its massive body thrashing in the water. The hunters cheer. They got what they wanted. They reel in the lifeless beast, slice open its belly, and strip it of its thick, prized skin. And the child, dead or alive, the hunters didn't care. Some were drowned, some were torn apart, some never even got a name. This wasn't some hidden secret. It was openly talked about. Newspapers from the early 1900s proudly advertised black children as bait. In 1908, the Washington Times ran a headline that simply read, "Alligator bait," as if it was nothing, as if those babies weren't human. In 1923, the Times-Picayune of New Orleans reported that black babies were being sold for bait in Florida, stating that alligator hunters prize picayunes because they make the best bait. That word, picayune, was how they dehumanized black children. To them, these were not